So you remember last year when Google basically set the internet on fire with its AI releases? Well, while most people are using them to, create kind of pointless content, we're not going to be most people. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Google's newest AI to build a real, honest-to-goodness $10,000 a month empire right from your couch. Okay, first things first, we gotta get your head in the right space. Now, this quote, it isn't about your personal life. It's about your relationship with a situation that just isn't working for you anymore, like that 9-to-5 job. It's about finally deciding to be disloyal to a path that isn't yours and creating the distance you need to build your own thing. So, the big question, the elephant in the room, right? Is this actually possible? Or is this just another one of those online pipe dreams? Well, I'm here to tell you. With the right strategy and the right tools, it is 100% possible. And the tool that unlocks this whole thing is Google's newest AI. Let's get into it. All right, this is our command center for the entire operation, Google Gemini. We're going to be using its seriously powerful image generation feature, a process I kind of like to call Nano Banana, to create 3 different levels of high-ticket digital products that people actually want to buy. We're not using it to make cute profile pics, we're using it to build a business. So let's start with level 1. I call this the quick cash strategy. This is the easiest way to get your foot in the door, and we are tapping into a huge market, the multi-billion-dollar children's book industry. Seriously, the potential here, even if you're a total beginner, is just massive. And here's the beautiful part. It's so simple. First, you just ask Gemini for a complete book outline. Then you feed that outline into the image generator, 1 page at a time. Yeah, it takes a little bit of elbow grease, but the AI does all the heavy lifting, creating these amazing illustrations with characters that look the same on every page. After that, you just compile it all into a digital file. And for that work, you can easily sell your finished digital book for around $20. And the best part? This is a set it and forget it asset. You make it one time and it can sell over and over forever, generating true passive income while you sleep. But we are not stopping there, not even close. Let's level up. Welcome to Level 2, the Smart Money Strategy. Here, we're making fact-based infographics. Now, why would we do that? Because the homeschooling and education market is absolutely exploding. Parents and teachers are desperate for high-quality, accurate visuals that don't look like they were made in 1995. And this is all powered by Google's secret weapon. It's called search grounding. Think of it like a built-in fact checker that's always on. You know how other AIs sometimes just make stuff up? They call it hallucinating. Well, because we're inside the Google ecosystem, we can tell the AI to use real-time, verified search data. This makes sure our infographics aren't just pretty, they're actually accurate. Digital prints just like these can sell all day long for anywhere between $15 and $50. Again, it's a passive asset, but this time you're serving a market that is super hungry and values and will pay for accuracy and quality. Okay, it's time to aim even higher. Welcome to Level 3, the Empire Builder. This is what I call the 9-to-5 killer. We're done chasing $20 sales. We are going for the big money now, creating seamless luxury wallpapers and murals. So why is this a total goldmine? First off, it's an untapped market. Almost nobody's doing this right. Interior designers and people doing high-end home renovations are always looking for unique patterns, and they used to have to pay thousands to hire artists to make them. You become their solution. Now, the magic word here, the one you have to get right, is seamless. That means a pattern that can repeat forever on a wall without anyone seeing the edges. A single digital file of this quality is easily worth $400, maybe even more, to a designer. Why? Because you're saving them days of work and thousands of dollars. People pay for convenience, and they pay for quality. Think about it. Just 1 or 2 sales of something like this can completely change your entire month's income. But listen, and listen closely, because this is where 99% of people fail. You can create the most incredible $400 mural, but if you try to sell it on a $5 marketplace, you're just going to get buried in the noise, and the platform's going to take a huge cut. So here's the #1 rule. You cannot build an empire on someone else's land. I mean, just look at the difference. On those big marketplaces, you're just another booth in a crowded, noisy bazaar fighting for scraps. But on your own website, you keep all the profits. You are the main attraction. This isn't just a store. This is your empire headquarters. You have to have your own place. And building it is way easier than you think. If you use a service like Hostinger, you can use its AI to do pretty much all of the heavy lifting.
You give it a brand name, something that sounds fancy, like the Heritage Design House. Tell it what you're selling, and in less than a minute, the AI builds a professional, beautiful website for you. It even writes the sales copy. This is how you turn one day into day one.
Okay, so a beautiful store with no customers is just an expensive hobby, right? So how do we get people to actually show up and pull out their credit cards? Well, we are not going to go out and beg for customers. No way. We're going to use what I call the indirect authority strategy to put ourselves right where our ideal clients are already hanging out. This little cheat sheet breaks it all down. For those $400 murals, you go to Pinterest. That's the search engine for designers. You create beautiful mood boards and sell the entire vision. For the children's books, you use the process hook on TikTok and Instagram. Just show a quick clip of the AI creating the book. People love that stuff. And for infographics, you find teacher and homeschooler Facebook groups and offer one as a freebie to lead them right back to your website. And this is the core mindset. You have to get this. You're not just selling a digital file. You are providing a solution. A designer has a problem. They need a unique pattern. You're the solution. A parent has a problem. They need an engaging book for their kid. You're the solution. A teacher needs an accurate learning tool. You're the solution. See, people love to buy solutions to their problems. Now, let's do the math real quick because I need you to see how close you actually are to this. 2 luxury mural sales in a month? That's $800 right there. 25 book sales? That's another $500. Maybe you bundle some infographics into a high-end package for $1,500. When you start combining all these income streams, making just a couple sales a day across your whole store, suddenly that $10,000 goal starts to feel very, very real. And this brings us all the way back to the beginning. We've talked about all these incredible tools, Google Gemini, its image generator, Hostinger, but just like Donald W. Burton said, the real key to power and success, it lies within you. These tools, they're just amplifiers for your vision and your decision to finally take action. So look, the tools are here. They are more accessible and more powerful than they have ever been in history. But the window of opportunity, the chance to get in on this early, it's closing. Other people are already starting. So the only question left is, what will you build?